Good evening, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Wednesday, February the 7th, lucky number 7. I hope everyone is doing well tonight. I've got a jam-packed table here outside the perimeter of this camera screen, and it's a little bit of this and a little bit of that. It's that time of year where there's a couple different things at play. So hope everyone is doing well. Hello, hello, Matt. People are tuning in.
Got a few people on, yep.
Few people on. Welcome, welcome. We'll just give it another maybe 15 seconds or so. Um, maybe, maybe if we can pop in the comments, what is your favorite lucky symbol? You have a lucky rabbit's foot. Do you believe in four-leaf clovers? Do you believe in horseshoes? What makes you feel lucky on this 7th day of February?
Winning lottery ticket.
Matt wants to go and buy a winning lottery ticket, so he needs all of your lucky tips and tricks so that we can make sure that we win that lucky lottery ticket. All right, so pop those in the comments just as a hello for me. Um, I could say that Matt is my lucky charm. With him sitting right here as he makes retching noises at that. You know what? I am a believer in making your own luck, though I am not above wearing the lucky color green or carrying a lucky loonie that I have in my wallet there that I always carry with me. We all have our things. And so without further ado, you guys really are the lucky ones tonight because I do have a lot to share with you, including 2 new classes, some restocks, some new stuff, some samples to show you, and all kinds of good stuff. So I'm just going to stop. I'm going to stop with the preamble, show that as I always do, papercraftersworkshop.ca. You can see that this lives on my crafting table because it's starting to get ink and stuff on it. I almost need to get a new one of those. Um, where to start? Let's start with some birthday stuff. So beginning of the year, as I've told you before, is often about staples and getting ready for occasions and things ahead. And while we talk about making lucky wishes, that is what birthdays are about. So we have 2 brand new birthday lines from Photoplay. I'm just trying to find the other one here so I can bring them out side by side. We have Birthday Sparkle and we have Birthday Bash, both designed by Becky Moore. And it is your dude version, your chick version, and really some really fun colors and icons and all of that kind of stuff. Let me put Birthday Bash off to the side and we'll do a quick flip through.
You don't need the thing up there anymore, right? There we go.
We'll just do a quick flip through of Birthday Sparkle, which is our pink version. So we do have a cut apart sheet, and like all Photoplay lines, we get 2 of each page in the kit. Some birthday cakes, some balloons. Take every birthday with a grain of salt and a margarita. That's my kind of birthday. Sparkle like the birthday queen that you are. So some fun little cut aparts that you can use to make cards or have a special layout created. This one has a whole bunch of candles, way more candles than I think will be on any of our birthday cakes this year. This one here has some fun words. Let's party, birthday wishes to you, sip, 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 hooray, with a really fun pink stripe on the back. I don't want that to stay on camera too long because the camera doesn't tend to like those busy papers. Of course, there's cake. You can never have too much cake. And some polka dots. This is kind of cool. So they changed one of their cut apart pages to have these 2 6x8 sections as part of the cut apart. So if you are doing more of a mini album or maybe a larger card, you can see that the scale has sized down just a little bit. So I don't think, again, I don't think your margaritas can ever be too small. Or sorry, they should always be big. They shouldn't be small, is kind of what I'm saying. But some little cut aparts here. Just a yellow confetti on the back, some banners, teal stripe, some presents, and then we've got some more streamers and confetti on the back. And of course, there is a sticker sheet. With these two lines, since birthdays do last all year long, we do have all the things. So collections, single sheets, sticker sheets. Flip that over. So that is Birthday Sparkle. I'm going to show some of the accessories in just a little minute. Let's walk through and take a peek at Birthday Bash. I think you'll find a lot of similarities, but in these really deep masculine colors, the navies and the rusts and the green, but it still has a degree of brightness. Happy birthday. It's going to be a great day. King of the party. Hope you have a mantastic celebration. Got kind of this circuit board green pattern on the back. We've got balloons and cheers to you, King for the day. Almost looks like socks, a sock pattern, just little triangle, little dashes on that navy blue. Probably will look better on the website than it does here on my screen. Super busy.
Doing this, it's hard on the camera.
We've got some little square badges and tickets aged to perfection. Happy birthday to a real great guy. You're a classic. Some busy stripes. This one's really fun with the socks and the belt buckles and the watches, and then the presents in those dark colors. It's not necessarily translating super well on the camera, but the background is a really soft, I don't want to say baby blue. It's got more gray tones than a baby blue, but it is a pale blue background with a navy blue. And again, this has a funky pattern on the back. Probably looks better if you look at the proper product shot. Great big happy birthdays. Beautiful navy and forest green plaid or olive green. Another fun pattern. A brownish rust-ish background with these dots. And then, of course, the sticker sheet, which is also lots of fun. So I like how they didn't just take the girl paper and make it blue, or vice versa. We've got some great patterns here. And you know, some of these don't even have to be birthday. If you've got a masculine retirement card or some other kind of celebration. I mean, even coming up, I know it's still a ways away, but graduations and that kind of thing. You've got some great options here with the Birthday Bash line that isn't necessarily birthday. Now, other things that we got to go along with these, we do have the coordinating cardstock, Bash and Sparkle. This time we did bring in the dies paper. And you're asking me, what the heck is dies paper? Well, what Photoplay...
Being snarky.
Sorry?
Donna's being snarky.
Donna's being snarky. What's she saying?
She's saying, will I get mad if she orders it now?
Well, no, we will not get mad. You go ahead and order it right now, Donna. So this is the dies paper, and what Photoplay does is they print this sheet, and it is designed to coordinate with. So here is the stamp and die, for example, for Birthday Bash, and the die does have some of these great shapes. If you didn't want a stamp, or maybe you didn't want to color the stamp. I mean, the stamp is always a good thing to have, but sometimes you just want it quick and easy. You're going to take your die, and it's going to fit over top of all of these different banners. So you can just cut them out. You don't have to color them. You don't have to do it. It's like creating your own die cuts or ephemera. You can also fussy cut these. I mean, many of these are simple enough that you could fussy cut them. Tanya is our fussy cutting specialist.
You were having trouble talking today.
I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. So you could absolutely fussy cut these, and that's another great way that these can be used. But you can make, 4 cards here. You've got some great messages, whether you use the dies or not, and then you have the stamps for backup when the dies paper is all used up. So that is Birthday Bash. The Birthday Sparkle has the macarons and the cake, and the stamp is very similar to that. So if you want to do your own color scheme, or you want to have something that's just going to be a staple in your stamp collection, definitely get the stamp. But if you want the dies paper, you want to just cut and go, grab the dies, grab the die paper, or just grab the die paper and your amazing fussy cutting scissors, and away you go.
I'm not the only one who has trouble with the word cutting. Vicky apparently calls it fussy cussing.
Yeah, fussy, it's a term. Fussy cussing is definitely a term. And then we're going to end this collection off with the ephemera, both for Bash and for Sparkle. So if you've got birthdays coming up this year, like we all do, then you're going to want to grab some of these great supplies for your stash. Birthday Bash and Birthday Sparkle. And while we are still on photo play, I'm going to show you this die. This is called a shaker die. And what it does is it helps you create a little box that you would put a piece of acetate behind to make your own little shaker box in order to put on your cards, and whether you want a heart opening, a square opening, or a circle opening. And these dies, if you don't have shaker bits, you can make your own shaker bits just by cutting out your own confetti. My recommendation, have a little tray or a little bowl that you're going to put all of these confettis in, so that way they don't get all over the floor, or you will be fussy cussing all of the confetti that is on your floor. What we'll have to do is that I'm pretty sure that PhotoPlay has a video on this, so I'll make sure that we find it and share it with you to show you how to put it together. But it's pretty easy, and it makes a great little dimensional interactive element on your cards, your layouts, whatever project you're working on. So that's the shaker die. The next segue, continuing on dies, this one has been, we've been waiting for a long time. This is the Scalloped Dots nesting dies. If you are taking Deanna's Vintage Springtime class this weekend, this is one of the dies she has been using, and it literally walked in the door this morning. Those of you who were on our wait list, you have already been notified, but this is live on our website. So if we missed you by mistake, if you thought you put your name down and maybe you didn't, or if you maybe just secretly wanted it, maybe you're not even taking Deanna's class, it's just a really, really cool edged nesting die, then you're going to want to go and get that. It's by Hunky Dory from the Moonstone line, the Scalloped Dots nesting die rectangles.
Say that 3 times fast.
No, I will not say that 3 times fast. Okay. Whew. How many of you saw what else came through the door today? Much faster than we thought it was going to. We actually had been told that these were not going to be available again until April, and yet the Precision Glue Press is back in stock. Limited supply, and for real this time, the next shipment will not be until April or May. But this is kind of the tool that is taking the crafting world by storm. I have demoed it a couple of times, so I'm not going to crack this one open, but just know that if you have trouble squeezing, if you have difficulty using your liquid adhesive, this is the tool you want to have. I know Donna is on here watching, and she absolutely loves hers. I'm not sure if Ellen has one. I know there are, well, a lot of ladies who have already picked this up. So if you are a glue press user, please do drop a comment and tell us how much you love this glue press. They're going to go fast. So if you would like to get one, go right to the website and scoop it up.
Apparently Jan had one.
Oh, Jan has one as well. That's right. That is right. So do please listen to the ladies. Don't listen to me. Listen to your sister crafters, and know how wonderful these tools are. Along with the glue press, we got some other goodies from our friends at Misty. The first one here is they're called alignment grids, and these there are small ones for your mini Misty as well as larger ones for your original size. This is just a grid, an acetate grid in the different sizes that you can use in your tool to line things up and make sure everything is nice and straight. We also did bring in, I think for the first time,
Yes.
the sticky mats. So this one, the little mini package is obviously for the mini Misty, and we have the original Misty size as well. And I'm just going to pull these ones that I've already taken out of the package into frame here and just show you what these are. So again, these are an acetate, a little bit heavier acetate plastic sheet with the grids in different um, dimensions, I guess is the word. I was going to say thicknesses, but that's not right. So you've got big squares, you've got medium squares, you've got little teeny tiny squares. These also go in your Misty to help you line things up. But where these get a little fancy is there is a clear plastic film on top. And you may have to really work with it the first time. I had trouble finding the corners on these, even just a few minutes ago when I was pulling these out for the live tonight. And what happens when you pull this off, don't throw that top layer away, but it's sticky. And so you can put your paper in place, and that way you know that it's not going to move, it's not going to shift, and you're going to be able to get nice, crisp stamping images without your paper moving, and making sure that even if you have to re-ink it, then everything is good to go. So again, it's each one of these three, there's 3 in each pack. So there's 3 in the mini and 3 in the original. Really great just for holding things in place. Now you may be asking, because I know Matt asked and Darlene asked, how is this different than the waffle flower grip mats? At the end of the day, they serve the same purpose. The grip mats are a little bit thicker and they feel more like a polymer stamp. This is just a super thin sheet of acetate that has this has the grid on it as well, so it does make lining things up easy. And because it is so thin, it's not going to affect, I'm going to call it your sandwich in your Misty. You don't have to worry about taking out the foam or anything like that, and it's still going to hold your paper in place. Really, it comes down to a preference. This is designed obviously specifically for the Misty by My Sweet Petunia. The grip mats can be used for stenciling as well as stamping, and you can use that in or out of your Misty. It really just comes down to a personal preference. Definitely these ones are nice and easy. You can just either store them in your Misty, or if you have a case for your Misty, just keep them kind of tucked away. Whereas the grip mat is a little bit thicker, a little bit, you have to really make sure that you've got that protective coating on it, and a little bit different for storage purposes. So choice is yours. And you know what? We love to give you choice. So that's why these are now in stock by popular demand. All right, where to next? Let's finish off this little pile over here. So we received a restock replenishment order from our friends at TCW, the Crafters Workshop, not to be confused with the Paper Crafters Workshop. These are the makers of stencil butter, so we have restocked on some of the colors that we were low or out of in our stencil butter. We have restocked on these super amazing, perfectly colored green butter spreaders. So these are now back in stock. And then some new to us items that we've brought in. One of this is the 6x6 palette paper pad. I'm going to bring my sample one over. I got to actually play with this in a trade show class. What this is it is a pad of, I'm going to call it glossy, really thin paper. Now my top one here has come loose, but if you notice, there is adhesive on the bottom side of the pad, and there is adhesive on the top side of the pad. So there is adhesive on both sides. If I take this off, you can see that this is not going to shift or slide. So the idea being you scoop out your stencil butter, you squeeze out your paint. You can even use this for watercolors, mixed media, acrylics, gouache, watercolors, stencil butters, modeling paste, gels, and more. So you've got a ready-made palette right here. You just scoop it out, you use it, you do all your things, and then at the end of the day, you tear it out and you throw it out. You don't need to clean it. You don't need to wipe up. You don't need to do anything other than toss out this little piece of paper. Now, I know Chris has been experimenting with this for other purposes. Stay tuned on that. I mean, I don't think anybody would be surprised at that. But it's nice, and the reason for the double adhesive, again, is just so it doesn't move around on you. When you are using it, it stays nice and flat, and then you tear it out. I'll still make use of that loose one. That's not a problem.
I was wondering what that was.
Matt was wondering what that was and why this is the thing you never knew you needed, but now you absolutely want. 30 sheets in a pad, so it's going to last a really long time. And again, because it's got that glossy finish, it's not going to soak through to the next one. It's not like you're going to put wet stuff on here and then ruin the whole pad. Each one is just going to wipe away nice and smooth. I'm going to put that one over there so it stays with my stash. Those ones over here to go back to the store. And then we did replenish. We've been a little low on stencils lately in the store. This one, do I have my samples? I do. Excellent. So this one here, I used to make this card in my trade show class where we used it whole on the background using Stardust butter and stencil butter mixed together. So that's why it's got that pretty shimmer to it. And then we also did a second layer just with the leaves that we ink blended and put clear embossing powder over to create that dimensional front piece. So that's a really fun, it's got that really fun abstract look, but it is still very leafy. And depending on the colors you use, you can create a variety of different seasons. I'm just going to sort through here. We've got this fun swirly one where I think if I come over here, is my sample still over here? Ha!
Too far.
Nope. That's what that one looks like. So you can do some really fun, pretty scrolly stuff with that one. Here's a fun kind of pattern. Here's another fun mixed media one. And then we did bring in a couple of heartsy ones for Valentine's Day, a more abstract one, and a really dainty, pretty one. And just because we need to carry it over to our favorite green holiday, here we have a heart. You could use this for Valentine's, absolutely. If you did pinks or reds, you can then switch it over to St. Patrick's Day for green. So a nice new selection of stencils from our friends at TCW. Okay, let's take a little breather. We are going to talk about announcements and classes.
We are? Okay.
So I'm going to tell Matt to start with that far left. Just a reminder. Yep, that one there. We have our next demo days coming up, not this Saturday, but next Saturday. In our unit next door, we'll have Chris and Marcy and Darlene sharing some mixed media techniques. Marcy is playing with stencil butter. Chris is going to, if you have never tried gel plate printing before, you're going to want to come for this one. And Darlene has a super cool heat embossing technique that she is going to share with you. But this isn't just demos in terms of watching. You are actually going to get hands-on. You're going to get messy with the mixed media.
Wow.
No, really not too messy. Messy is a relative term. Messy that I can handle, so you know it's really not that messy.
You might get stuff on their fingers.
You might get some stuff on your fingers, but it's not like you're going to be wearing your art. Now, when I say that this is demo days and you're going to be getting hands-on, you get to try the technique, but not necessarily completing a finished project. This is completely free. We love to see you come in and love chatting with you, love sharing these techniques with you. So make sure you put a pin in Saturday, February 17th to come out and see us in the store. Now, if you are not local, if it's 5-hour drive for you to come and see us in the store, then by all means, we get it. We know we won't see you, but we are planning to take our demonstrations to videos in the future as well. Don't know exactly when. I know Marcy is on the schedule for February. Chris has been doing a variety of gel plate things, and Darlene's technique is too good to not do on video. But if you want to be right in the know and you want to actually get hands-on, then definitely come out and see us. All right, next slide. Last night, I launched a brand new class, open registration for a brand new class from Mari Clark. This is the third class that we've done with her using All in Create stamps and doing some mixed media techniques. And when she was getting ready to design this class, I put in a request for each and every one of you purple lovers out there, including Darlene, and I know many, many, many of you out in our community love purple. So in this class, you'll be creating 3 cards using mixed media techniques and playing with Wilted Violet, which is a purple distress ink. You can use inks, oxide inks, sprays, oxide sprays, whichever medium you prefer. Even if you want to pick some up and try something maybe you haven't tried before. And if you are not a purple lover, no problem. Just pick your favorite distress color and join along for the fun. Because you know what, it's always amazing to see what people do with other colors other than the one that is being taught. So don't feel like if you don't like purple, you can't take this class. We would absolutely love to see you in this class. Mari is a very calm, very patient, very talented instructor, and we are super, super, super excited to be doing this class with her again. Spaces have been filling up, so if you want to get in on this, do it soon. And then lastly, if you come back to my my desktop, we have a new class from Chris, and this is called the Giving Book. This is a really unique approach that Chris has taken with this project. At the very, very, very basic, you are going to be learning how to make a little mini album with little pockets, and I know I don't want to take these all out, but each one of these little signatures are simply a pocket. And the idea being is that you're going to make some cards, you're going to nest them into the little pockets. See, I shouldn't have taken it apart. Sorry, Chris. Okay, I'll put that one back in later when I'm not on camera. You're going to make a bunch of cards. I think there's enough for 12 cards in here. And then you're going to package it up and you're going to give it to a friend. They're going to take all the cards out. They're going to use the cards. They're going to make new cards. They're going to fill up the book again, and they're going to pass it along to somebody else. Now, you're saying, but my cards are always so pretty. I don't want to give it away. Well, then make one for yourself, too. With this kit, you will get paper. You will get some fabric tape for the spine. You will learn how to create this pocket spine on the inside. I will be clear, you are not making the cards themselves in class. You're focusing on the book in the class. But this new Color Swatch teal line from 49 and Market, we still have a good supply of 6x8 pads, laser cuts, all of that kind of stuff. So you could easily grab some supplies to make your own coordinating cards to go inside of it. And again, if you don't want to give this away, not a problem. Chris says that how she organizes, she's got one book that is for birthday cards, one book that is for thank you cards, one book that is for sympathy or other occasion cards. And that's just how she organizes her cards on her shelf. So if you don't want to give it away, you don't have to. But we really just love that idea of paying it forward, passing it along, and creating a gift that's just going to keep on giving and giving and giving. Getting lots of smiles. So if you want to learn how to make this book and participate in the giving, please do sign up for that class with Chris. Okay. I'm going to go to this basket here. So we got Spellbinder's order. I know people are smiling. I know people are cheering because Spellbinders always has a ton of good stuff.
Some people have already found them.
Some people have already found the Spellbinders, which is awesome. Sorry, I just needed a sip of water. First and foremost, we have restocked on our wax seals. We have lots of Christmas, and Christmas kind of took over there for a while. So we are happy to bring in some new wax seals. Well, new to us. I'm not saying that they're all brand new. Some of them we have had before. I'm going to bring each one up a little bit more closely. We did restock on the solid circle. We have Happy Birthday to You with the banner. This one's called Birthday Banner. Let's go through the birthday ones first. And then this one here is Wildflower Happy Birthday. Then we have Sending a Hello with that cute little envelope. Sending Flowers. So if you didn't want the words, this one just got the pretty little flowers. The Sunflower. This one is called Scattered Flowers. I thought that was really, really fun. And Mystic Butterfly. So really, really cute. When we did a poll a couple of weeks ago, we asked what kinds of things you guys would like to see in Learning Lives. And one of those things was both an intro, again, to wax seal, as well as some more advanced wax seal techniques. We have taken that under advisement, and at the end of this month, Darlene will be starting off with an intro to wax seals. So it's really nice to have some nice springtime and all occasion seals in to play with. And trust me, if Spellbinders makes more wax seals available, we are all in. Whoops, they are a little tricky.
Yes.
To stack and move. I thought I was going to get that, but didn't quite make it.
No.
Another restock from Spellbinders is our metallic twine in silver, gold, and rose gold. This has been flying out the door every time we get it in, so make sure you snag those if you've been waiting for it. Glasses. Glasses for our little critters. People have been asking for that because they also sold out super, super quick. And we restocked on the Panda Bear. I think restocked.
You said stomped.
So the glasses can go with the teddy bear. We also have, I think, 1 or 2 dragons left. The dinosaur we might be getting low on as well. And what was the 4th one?
Wow.
Monsters. The monsters we still have in stock as well. So more eyeglasses. Kind of fun to see them turn into sunglasses. And then there was something we added to this collection, and I don't know how I missed it the first time. If you have already tried playing with these and die cutting these, you know sometimes those little eyeballs are a little bit hard to, they're fiddly when you've got fingers. So we brought in enamel sticker eyeballs from Spellbinders. You've got some little ones, you've got big ones, you've got colored ones, you've got just, I call these Cookie Monster eyeballs. So if you want a fast and easy way to put eyeballs on your critters, especially those monsters, the monsters and the dragons would look super cute with these guys. Go and grab these Monster Eye enamel stickers.
None of the eyes were centered. They're
all googly eyes without being shaky googly eyes. So I don't want to mislead you. They are static. They do not move, but they are off center, as Matt was saying. So I guess it all depends on how you position them when you take them off the sheet too. All right, now on to new stuff from Spellbinders. This first collection is something that when I saw it, I was super excited for. This is called the, is there a name for the line?
Yeah, I can't.
Vista View Window.
No, it's a view from a window or something. I'll find it.
Okay, Matt's going to find the real name. It starts with windows, if you hadn't guessed that already. So this is the Vista View window from Tina Smith, who is one of their awesome designers, and it looks like mine has come off
Oh, yeah.
the
long
sticky
time.
part, but
Long time.
that's kind of the nature of cold weather. Sometimes the sticky doesn't stick.
Windows with a view.
Windows with a view. Okay, so you have, first of all, if you want windows with a view, you have to start with the window, and that is what this primary die is for. And you've got the shape, you've got the little window box. You can do it just with that window opening on a full panel as opposed to cutting it out. There are 5 dies in total here in that die set. Then you need stuff to put on your windowsill. So we have the botanical solarium. Let me come down a little bit here with some adorable little plants, even the little gardening tools. And if you are participating in the Annie Miller propagation garden class, it goes hand in hand with these guys. So that's the botanical solarium. What else have I got in here? We have the backyard haven view. So this idea being that you put it on the back side of the window. So you're looking through to see your little tree with the little owl, little squirrel, the bird house, the swing, the little bird bath, the gate. Or maybe you need some weather. So this is the up in the air view. So we've got clouds and moons and suns, some more flowers, balloons, kites, and umbrellas. And if you need even more to your view, there is a stencil set. So this one not only has a 4-sided stencil to create the background with like the mountains and the cityscape kind of cut out, but you also have the masks to protect it. So you could create a whole scene behind your window just like this. I'm super excited. Definitely this one of each of these is staying home with me. Then we have a stamp set, a sentiment set that goes with it. And, adventure is just outside your window. Cheer up, bad weather always looks worse through a window. Scenes unfold, wishes are told. We will weather this storm together. A really great little versatile stamp set with sentiments there. And while this last one here does not,
It's part of the collection.
it is part of the collection, but it doesn't necessarily work with what I would call that starter set window pack. It is near and dear to my heart, being nautical. This is the coastal escape view. So you've got your porthole, you've got your anchor, you've got your fish and coral, you've got your palm tree and your hibiscus and some really great tropical items here. So all part of that window with a view line. Lots of fun. Can't wait to see what people come up with this line. All right. Next up is Better Press. We've been having lots of requests for new goodies from the Better Press. And the first 2 that I'm going to share with you are from their new registration series. And I think this might even end up being another Learning Live opportunity. The basic idea is that in previous releases, your Better Press plate is all one color because it's just one plate. Well, Spellbinders has totally upped their game and created this registration series where it's actually multiple plates. See if you can see that here. So this one has Thank You as one plate. It's got each one of the different blooms as a different plate. So you can do a whole variety of different colors, but you get a cheat sheet. There's a little piece of printed acetate that comes with your plate that attaches to your magnet just with your yellow tape. And then you position your plates on top of it. So it helps you make sure that everything lines up perfectly every single time. So we'll definitely have to do a demonstration on this. Darlene did a trade show class with this and created some really beautiful cards. I haven't had a chance to actually play with it yet, but we're in trade show again next week, and we're playing with more of these. So I'm super, super excited to have a look at these. And remember, Better Press plates, you can also hot foil with them. So you could do a whole mix and match between a pressed sentiment, foiled balloons, and all of that good stuff as well. Oh my is right. Oh my is right. And then we are winding up Better Press with 27 new plates. And you're like, what?
Oh,
What?
oh,
27 new plates?
took forever.
Well, it is called the Every Occasion Floral Alphabet Collection. And I'm not gonna go through all 27 with you. I will share with you this beautiful sample that Darlene made. And the idea being that there is a press plate for every letter of the alphabet plus the ampersand. And each one has a different sentiment that goes with it. So you could either use the letter by itself or you can build in the sentiment too. And it's things like always and forever, best wishes, congratulations, you are so kind, for K, love you, I miss you, happy birthday. Flip the page, sending love, rejoice in the season, quintessentially yours. So you would think, Q would be a tricky one. They nailed it with quintessentially yours. The other one, which we thought was very ingenious, is a zillion thanks for Z. So there is a set for every single letter of the alphabet. You can find them all online, and they are absolutely beautiful. I've got the whole kit and caboodle here. Like I said, I'm not going to go through each one. If you are coming in the store to look for these, please ask. We had decided to keep them behind the desk simply because we do not have room for 27 different products out on the shelf. So come in, you can take a look at our little catalog, and you can choose your sentiment, like XOXO for X. Choose whichever letters you wish. I will also point out that the ampersand has happy birthday and many more. And it does actually come with a die. So this is the only plate that comes with a die. The die cuts out the ampersand as well as the two sentiments here. So this is a really great starter one if you just wanted to pick up one.
But what if I can't decide and I want them all?
What if you can't decide and you want them all? There is also a I Want It All bundle.
It's not cheap.
It's 27 plates, but if you think that you're going to use a lot of these sentiments, then this might be the collection for you. And again, I can't wait to see these foiled. I think the foiling is going to look stunning, just as much as the pressing with a little bit of coloring, a little bit of watercolor. It's going to create some really stunning artwork. But wait, there's more from Spellbinders. Do we have any? I haven't stopped to ask if there's any questions yet. Everybody's rolling along okay with us?
Yeah, I think they all fell asleep.
I hope they didn't fall asleep. Are you still there, folks? Drop a hello in the comments. Say, I'm still here. I'm still awake. I'm still with you. Continuing on with Spellbinders, I'll go back to Wax Seal just for a moment. We did bring in some of the Wax Seal storage containers. We have a new corner rounder and notch punch. So if you like to make envelopes, if you want little notches for your projects, then this is a new punch that you can give a try to. And then Spellbinders has a new storage system.
They're all still there.
They're all still there? Excellent. Excellent.
Had them in Rapture.
Oh, well, Spellbinders can do that. Spellbinders can just weave a spell. New storage from Spellbinders. There is a large tray. There is a small tray.
It's not storage, it's trays.
Oh, they're not storage, they're trays. I'm going to call them storage because you can store stuff in them.
But they call them trays.
They're called trays. And to be fair, the one they call the small, or I called the small one, is technically called the medium tray. You can get 4 of the medium on its own. You can get 2 of the large. Let me pull this over here. 2 of the large together. Or if you just don't know what size you want, you can get the combo set, which has 2 medium and 1 large. Now, what are these trays, are you asking? These are quite inventive. I was going to say innovative. They are innovative as well. So it is a hard plastic shell, and it is maybe, what is that? Is it even an inch deep? No, about, I'm going to say it's not even 3/4 of an inch deep. Um, nice big tray, so you can put your plates in here, you could put your dies in here. Even if you had them on a magnet sheet, you can put them in here. And then it has a lid that goes on top. But what's interesting about the lid,
They're not lids.
they are lids.
It's not what they call them. They call it a shallow tray and a deep tray.
Okay, so the official terminology, shallow tray, deep tray. I'm going to call it a lid, but not to be confusing. Does have a little bit of a lip. So as you are working, and as I was working on some of my projects, what you can do is you can say, okay, well, I know I'm going to use these 2 pieces here, keep all the other bits inside, and then put this on top. That way you're not spilling everything. It's not going to go flying across your table, but it is nicely there and easy for you to access. And again, if you're using maybe a die set, and maybe it's a nesting die set, and you've got 17 different dies that go in that set, but you only need 2 of them, pull the 2 out, put them on top, and away you go. And then when you're done, you can just put them back together, put the lid on, and nothing gets lost. Now, the one thing I will say that we are finding is sometimes it's a little tricky to get the shallow tray removed from the deeper tray. So you may have to put a little ribbon or a little piece of paper in there just so that you can lift that lid out easily. But I will say the more I am using these, the easier they are to get apart. So maybe they just need to be broken in a little bit. And then again, you can stack them nicely. Now, we did also try these in our toolboxes. You can stack 4 of the medium tray sets inside a 5x7 toolbox. This one will fit in the 9x6 toolbox, but it's very snug. So we're still trying to find a solution to carry all your trays together nice and easy, but they do stack really nicely even on your desktop. So those are the new tray sets, medium and large, from Spellbinders. I'm going to come back to this because that's part of what I'm going to share with you next. We have one last thing. So thank you for hanging with us. I have one new paper line to share with you. And I have kind of been hinting at this one for a little while. It's a big one. It's a big one, and it's taken Matt a little bit to get it into the system. But this is the Remember line from Simple Stories. So if you'll remember, we had the In Loving Memory from Photoplay. Beautiful, beautiful line. Great for memorial albums as well as just celebration of life. Could be for graduation. I mean, some of these papers are so pretty. They don't just have to be used for maybe sad occasions. But this is a gorgeous, gorgeous line. I know I said I wasn't going to open this up, but I'm going to change my mind.
You said you weren't gonna open that one.
I know. I'm going to be really quick here. I just want to show you some of the papers in here. So big, beautiful florals, some pretty damask patterns, beautiful butterflies, dainty ginghams, more florals, some great little postage stamp and frames, a nice quilt type frame here, some great little tags, cut aparts. I love this dandelion paper, absolutely love it, and so on and so forth. So we went all in on this one, guys. So we've got single sheets, we have collections, and of course we have all the goodies that go with it. There is a 6x8 pad. There is a sticker book. There is some truly beautiful rub-ons. Let me come down. The butterflies are stunning. This little film strip is beautiful. nice kind of dusty roses, this golden yellow, the navy blue, and the cornflower blue. This is a page piece title set for your scrapbooking. We have frames. We have the chipboard stickers. We have the foam stickers. And then there are journal bits, floral bits, lots and lots of those beautiful roses. We have the bits and pieces that has butterflies and frames and things. They have the bigger bits or the big bits this time. So this one's got a nice big typewriter, a great big tag, camera, some little postage stamps. This big, beautiful cluster of flowers here is stunning. We have decorative brads, making sure I've got everything. We have enamel dots, and we have washi tape. And for those of you who like to know what the coordinating cardstock is, we do have this from the Simple Stories catalog. So warm white, cream, blush, maybe bring it a little closer. It is also listed on the product pages, and we'll have this posted in the store as well. So warm white, cream, blush, moss, deep teal, and black. As I've been playing with it, other colors that I have also found make really nice matches are the indigo and the oatmeal. Those make some really, really beautiful matches as well. So this is the Remember line. I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. This is truly a stunning line that can be used for so many different occasions. There is a card kit. There is a card kit, and I do have the samples. We are a little bit on the ball this time, so let me just bring these all up closely. So with the Simple Stories card kits, they all you need is foam tape or foam squares and scissors. Everything else just punches out really, really easily. Instructions are included, so they go together. I did all 8 cards in maybe about an hour just watching TV.
It was not good lighting and not good.
The lighting wasn't great, so I did have a bit of a headache when I was done, but you know, you put proper lamp on and you'll be okay. I love this one. I love this one with, they've got some nice oval elements and you just tuck and go. We've got You Are Loved.
Right?
These are the ones that Matt can do. So if Matt can do them, anyone can do them. We've got Peace and Love. Oh, I think, you know, I know I said that this one was my favorite. This is my other favorite with the postage stamps, Spelling Love. This would be great for Valentine's Day or just, you know, you want to tell someone that you love them. And then finishing with the So Very Sorry. So some of them do have more of that sympathy slant to them, but they don't all, you know, thinking of you forever and always, hugs and blessings can work for so many different occasions. So this is all from the Remember card kit. There was not a lot of pieces left over. If you added a little time, maybe one sheet of pattern paper, you could probably make 1 or 2 more cards with the embellishments, but you get 8 beautiful cards out of this kit. And then the last thing I'm going to share with you is there is going to be a layout kit.
It's online.
Oh, is it online already? Okay.
I didn't. It's not fancy description, but it's got the pictures on.
Okay, so there is a layout kit, and in this layout kit, you are going to make 1 2-page layout and 3 single-page layouts. Now, I literally finished the last layout maybe 20 minutes before this live. I do want to take a look at what supplies I have left over and create 1, maybe 2 bonus layouts as well. You may need to add some cardstock for your layout basis. But here, let's see if I can just squeeze out here. I'll just go like that there. So this is the 2-page layout. Just really beautiful. I love this kind of golden brown color because it really makes the blues and those pinks really pop. So this is the 2-page layout, and they're going to walk you through how to lay out your photos as well. but you could always switch them around. There's very few things that are nailed in stone in terms of your photos, but truly, truly stunning. So that was layout number 1, the 2-page layout. And then the 3 singles. So there is this one here. And in your kit, you do get a full collection pack plus a bunch of other elements as well. So you get one of each sheet that's in the collection. And that way, if you wanted to make more, or if you wanted to make a second page to that layout, then you would just need to grab maybe another collection pack, or maybe just grab your favorite papers. So this is, and I don't think I'm in order anymore, but this is the second single page layout. Maybe not this one, but then you've got the third single page layout. There's really no reason why you couldn't put those two together in your album if you wanted a 2-page version. They make some really great use of the tags from the tag pages in this particular kit. Lots of use of the foam squares, or sorry, not foam squares, the foam stickers. And really the only thing you need to add is your twine or embroidery floss, or maybe even some of that metallic twine would look really, really pretty. Really, really easy to put together. The kit will come with instructions as well. We're just clarifying a couple things on the instructions, so that's probably the one thing we're waiting for to really finalize those kits. But if you need some help just making some gorgeous, gorgeous layouts with this particular line, then this kit is for you. So let me end off there. So there, that is it, folks. That is what's new for Wednesday, February the 7th. Lots of stuff, lots of different stuff. Like I said off the top, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And I hope you are feeling lucky for having all of this inspiration. I feel lucky for having you guys all tuning in and sticking with me right to the very end. And if you're watching on replay, awesome. Good to see you here on replay, and we look forward to seeing you at demo days, online, all the places for the rest of the week. Have a good one, everyone. Good night.